So in the last video, we looked at how to create a new Xcode project and place it under source control using Git. So there may be occasions where you open up a new project and you want to place it under source control, but you haven't had the opportunity to check that in the setup. So let's see how we can get that old project under source control as well. One of the first projects you'll do for this class is to do one of the Apple sample projects called Word Collage. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to download the sample program. Let's go ahead and expand it. And you can see it's in my downloads folder. And all I'm going to do is open up the Word Collage Xcode project. I'm going to look for the Xcode proj file and double click on that. And it should open up Xcode for me. I do want to open it from the internet. Go through these conversions. It's because this version of the project was created with an older version of Xcode, and the language Swift has changed a little bit since it was last done, so it's updating some of those pieces. And we'll worry about how to fix that later. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to let it do its piece. So once it's done, it just wants you to make sure that any changes made are okay. We're just going to hit save, and we're going to click back on our folder structure, and we'll see our usual view controller, storyboard, etc. Go ahead and look at the view controller, and you can see it looked very similar to the last view controller we did. But if you go to the source control menu, you see that all the things we want are grayed out because this project is not under Git. So we need to actually force it to be so. So the way to do that is to go to the terminal. So I'm going to hit Command Spacebar to get to Spotlight and type in terminal. And if you've never used the terminal before, don't worry, it's a lot less scary than it seems. We need to first navigate to where our folder was. So remember, we downloaded it, so it went to Downloads, and it's in a folder called Word Collage Lesson 1. So I'm going to type in CD for change directory. I'm going to put a tilde and then a slash, which means start at the very top root path, my home directory. I'm going to go to Downloads. I'm going to type DOWN and hit the Tab key, and it automatically finishes it for me. And remember, it's in a folder called Word Collage, so I'm going to type WO, hit the Tab key, and because there's two of them there, -lesson 1. And I'm going to hit Enter. So notice now I've changed directory, and now I am in that folder. So all I need to do now to get that project to work under Git is type git init, which means initialize a Git repository, and hit Enter. And it says it initialized an empty Git repository, which should be all I need. So let's go back to Xcode and go to source control. But you can see everything is still grayed out. And the reason is Xcode doesn't automatically detect those changes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to quit it. And then I'm going to open up Xcode again. I'm going to open up my Word Collage project. And now if I go to source control, you can see that they are all highlighted again. So now that we're at this point, we can do exactly as we did in the previous video. We can go to GitHub, create a repository, go ahead and do our commits the same way we always would at this point. So now you should be able to create a blank Xcode file, place it under version control, or use an existing Xcode file and place it under version control, which should be very, very helpful as you complete these projects.